Welcome, one and all, to our first Shoot the Shit Saturday of 2021. This is Rainlater, joined by Espionage DB7.
Hi-yo!
Obviously, 2003.
Yo.
And my wonderful personal good friend, Nickolas Zombie.
I don't know about that. Hello.
You know what? You're full of shit. Now you're not my personal friend anymore. That's it. I'm done. Alright, so...
Son, you're all right.
Motherfucker. Alright, so anyways, we've been here to bring you all sorts of news, gaming, other political topics for today, and some other wonderful tidbits and news that have been on our minds as of late. How do you want to kick it off today, guys? How do you want to go? You want to do, I don't know, Star Wars news? Or
alphabetically.
Nick, come see my island.
Wow. Animal Crossing, we'll start off with that, since it's apparently alphabetical.
Oh shit, we're doing that? Okay.
Yeah, why not?
So yeah, let me get on. Let me get in.
Hold on.
We're talking to Animal Crossing.
For real?
Yeah, so how was your location doing?
Alright, well we're a little Christmassy. We're sliding and clean up after the holiday. I gave gifts to my villagers. People got tin toys and shit. It was fucking wonderful.
Hey, isn't the currency in the game basically was it bells or something like that?
The currency's bells.
Yeah. I'm aware by certain thoughts that are out there that are basically advertising and send needs if you give them bells and shit like that.
Where are these thoughts and send them my way?
Right? Exactly.
So I got a million bells burning holes in my pocket.
So,
well, I know that S has recently started playing Switch, and started playing Animal Crossing. He's recently joined the cults.
I fucking bought Animal Crossing
One
because I know Nick plays it, I know Val plays it, and I figured whatever, I'll hop on with them every now and then. I did not think it was going to suck me in the way it does. It's such a.
You enjoying that Heron?
It's like 7 Days to Die without the risk of fucking zombies coming and fucking up your shit every week. Which that's part of the challenge in that, but this is more like having an economy and infrastructure and stuff like that. And I actually really enjoy the game.
Animal Crossing is just a down ass game where you relax and just chill.
You just vibing in here, man.
Yeah, exactly. There's no rush. There's no pertinent goal per se. You just do your thing and you just relax. You know another game that's just like that that I started playing recently? Stardew Valley. It's very similar in certain respects, like the farming aspect. There is a combat portion, but it doesn't dominate the game, which is a pleasant thing. Me and Val have been playing it as of late.
There's an elephant that I smacked the shit out of in my island.
He's a fucking ruthless dictator on his island. I'm going to liberate my brethren. There are spiders and scorpions, yes, and you pass out and someone joins you back to your house.
Gotcha. I know that every single location or I guess property or village can have its own unique theme based on how you decorate and whatnot. Those for the audience who already played Animal Crossing at all probably know what we're talking about at this point. I've heard some interesting themes out there on the internet. Either spooky kind or a sports theme for some reason, or whatever stuff.
I think that's just gonna be a fucking democracy. Not democracy. It's not a democracy. It's a Chinese democracy.
So
S is going full totalitarian over there.
Well, I made a dictator outfit, and it's 100% Espionage DB7.
Open up your island, motherfucker.
I'm doing it. Okay, hang on, chill out.
Alright.
But basically, I want it to be kind of a fucking totalitarian dictator type. Create gulags and shit.
The animal
where I can
they'll ask you what the nickname you want, right?
Yeah, I'm Vitamin E by the fucking elephant.
You can tell them what you want to be named.
Oh, well, whatever.
You fool! You could have been called Fearless Leader.
Well, he called me Vitamin E. That's fine. I was gonna say I kind of wanted to do the whole dictator thing, but I can't. It's such a charming game. I can't fucking suppress these people.
They are cages.
Yeah, but I can't do it. There's this nice little squirrel. She's friendly. She's.
What's her name?
Caroline.
Okay, never met the bitch.
She's a nice little squirrel, and I like her, and I like this game. And since you're the veteran of this game, Nick, I wanted you to see my island and tell me what
I'm on my way right now.
Progress looks like.
He is on his way, everybody. He is on his fucking way.
Oh shit! Looks like someone's on their way here.
Yeah.
I love the in-game design.
Hey! Be sure to do a spatial scan. You little tall terry you.
I made an N7 sweater and a Half-Life T-shirt.
There's more. There's more odds and ends gaming merch in our Animal Crossing than in real life.
Well, anyway, while Nick is visiting my island, Albs, why don't you and Ring continue?
Yes. Oh, what were you saying, Ring, about Star Wars?
Okay. There's a bunch of stuff to cover here about Star Wars today. Those who are familiar on the news, there's a whole bunch of series that were just announced. We have Ahsoka, which is be around the same time period as The Mandalorian, as well as Rangers of the New Republic, which probably would have Cara Dune in it. The Ahsoka will have Rosario Dawson on the show as the Ahsoka herself. I also know there's going to be a series that have anime done. It's called Star Wars Visions. It has several Japanese animators made several episodes or segments done in an anime style, which is awesome. You know, a lot of people were asking that for years, but
my God, man,
they're fucking here. I also know that they're releasing now. Some people knew this coming was Andor, which is basically based on the Cassian Andor from Rogue One, and have its own prequel series. We know that Obi-Wan is doing his own. Obi-Wan production is still continuing. We got a little more information about that. Now, I know that Tati, what was it? Tati, the guy who did some of the Marvel films.
Yeah.
He did the was it Thor? It was the '80s one. It was the most recent Thor film. He is directing a Star Wars.
Ragnarok.
Yeah, he's directing a Star Wars film.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Now the big news for me that came out of it was there was two pieces of news. Now, if anyone had seen The Mandalorian ending, you probably saw a lot of the Facebook race. There's no point saying spoilers.
I saw
Nick
The
spoiled
Mandalorian
it last time.
I spoiled it last time.
Fucker. But the Book of Boba Fett, which some people thought would be an actual book, but it's actually an actual series.
Oh, that's what you're talking about? No, I'm talking about the good stuff. And Boba Fett's sick, but talking about the good stuff.
Yeah. Well, Boba Fett is doing his own series.
Oh shit.
With a sniper bounty hunter. It's be after or at the same time as Mandalorian. So that's awesome. Now the big news for me, like I said, was that a new movie will be coming out, which is called Rogue Squadron rather. Which is amazing because the director is was it Patty? Her name Patty something
Jenkins, and she's been wanting to do it. She wanted to do a jet fighter movie for a long time, but just couldn't do it. It's like now you're given a special opportunity to do a Rogue Squadron movie. What? Now, a lot of the fucking stupid fucking, I'm gonna say this right now, stupid fucking journalists that were all over the fucking internet, being the ignoramuses they are about what they saw on the preview screen. They thought it was a fucking T-70, so it was be done during the sequel trilogy era, right? No, motherfuckers, that's a T-65. This means in the Rogue Squadron film. No, I'm not wrong because a lot of people thought.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but oh my god.
Hey,
motherfucker, T-65.
I'm a fucking diehard fan, dude. Okay, I take this shit very seriously. But the fact is that shut up. I'm not done. That the fact that model is in the title screen means is that this movie happens during or right after the original trilogy, which is the best era for Star Wars film. Let's be honest. Rogue One was fantastic. That was probably one of the best things that came out of Disney besides Mandalorian. The original trilogy shit just fucking rocks. It keeps up with the aesthetic, keeps up with the theme. We just see a lot of great themes from that era. And honestly, having played the games, the X-Wing series games, as well as the Rogue Squadron, the X-Wing series books and comics, right? Mm-hmm. That movie has me very, very fucking hyped up. Nice. Like, unbelievably. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I know there's a bunch of also Marvel movies out there. I think y'all talked about it last time.
Look,
Marvel
the Marvel releases that they're getting ready to unleash
Yeah.
and all that good
Oh,
stuff.
and Willow, fucking Willow. That one just came out of left field.
I love Willow. Willow's actually one of my favorite fantasy movies. So
It's good. It's good. But it's just the fact that it just came out of nowhere. You know, there's the announcement thing on the investor call with Disney. Just all of a sudden, Willow.
Is Ron Howard still going to be directing it?
Maybe. I know it's gonna have the same director, the same actor. I think Warwick Davis, who was also in Star Wars, by the way.
But yeah, I'm gonna totally watch the shit out of that. I love the movie Willow. It's one of my. It has a great soundtrack. It just everything about that movie is great. It's got a good mixture of humor, fantasy, action. I like that movie a lot. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
It's a series, actually. My bad. And it's John Chu.
Bless you.
No, that's the name, John Chu.
Never mind.
I know what you did, asshole. I'm just saying. But
So Nick, real quick, we've been listening, but Nick's been touring my island here. Now that you've kind of seen, how would you grade my progress about a week and 3 days in?
This needs work.
Wow.
What are all these weeds? Pick up your weeds, man.
I haven't gone
What
to it.
the hell's going on here? It's the first thing you should do. Secondly, what day is it today? You, sir, what day is it today?
Thursday? What the fuck?
Did you time travel?
No.
It's strange.
Why? What do you mean?
Because your Times Square, there's nothing here. Maybe your little thing, there's nothing here.
It just got built today. Fuck, give me a break.
Oh, that's probably why. You need to come to my island.
Dude, I've seen your island. I know.
No. There's something because today's New Year's Eve and you have no idea what's going on. I broke the illusion. Today's the 2nd. Woo! It's New Year's Eve.
You gotta admit, look, this right here is creative. Look at this that we're walking.
Yeah, this is all right. I like it more round.
Well, I created this in the texture editor, and I just laid it down.
That's cool. This is good. This is nice.
What do you think of my sweater?
The sweater, is that Mass Effect?
Yeah, N7.
Is that Captain Shepard sucking off?
John Shepard. Well, if
I'll be right back.
Anyway, I wish I had a way of showing this. To be honest, I really do because
you can take screenshots and share them to your phone. So completely get rid of them after that.
I guess. And then
that's about
this
it.
is my Half-Life shirt.
That's pretty nice. This is great for the audience who's listening to this.
I'll put pictures or something.
you could just take pictures.
Yeah.
And just put them.
Good. All right, come to my island and see what's going on that you're missing because you're missing something.
We should probably get back to the podcast.
Oh, we will, but you need to come to my island, sir.
Well, this is part of the podcast, so
This is part of the
you're carrying some friendly banter between those.
I guess to kind of.
Get to my fucking island.
I'm fucking coming, Jesus Christ! I just set foot in the goddamn airport.
I just wanted to have a nice juxtaposition banter. Why are you talking to him? You can't go to my island.
I'm closing the gate. Goddamn.
Why are you closing the gate? I need to leave.
Well, you can't leave if I close the gate. Bullshit.
I could have just walked out. I'm stuck here now.
Bullshit. You're not.
You trapped me here with the animals? That's why I became an animal.
I'm surprised you didn't give me the whole. You're not trapped in here with. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me line.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but never mind. I'm going home.
Well, anyway, just to kind of give my, because I know months ago we did have an Animal Crossing like kind of podcast, so we're not gonna dedicate the whole podcast to it, but
we're back, baby. Animal Crossing's year round.
But yeah, I've kind of gotten hooked on this game, and it's made me fucking not necessarily forget because I have it in the back of my mind. I'm like, man, I really got
Cyberpunk.
Because I was really enjoying that game, and I had just made some good story progress, and just
obviously you weren't enjoying it enough to stop putting Animal Crossing.
Well, Animal Crossing is just addicting, you know.
It's like, fucking great.
You know, it's like Animal Crossing is just one of those things that I should do this. Let me check. I find myself in my breaks during work, during my fucking lunch, just
yes.
And I've been trying to fucking pay what's his name, Nook, back, but I keep getting deeper and deeper in debt with him.
You're just making your house bigger and bigger?
I added a room recently, now I own like 248,000 bells.
That's all? Pocket change.
I've been playing for a week. You've been playing since fucking March, man.
I have like 4 million bells in my account.
Well, how about sparing some?
How about you play the game?
Well, then how about you shut the hell up?
Well, you two can keep going. Something came up on my end. I have to dip out early. Sorry.
All right, goodbye, Albs. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone. Stay safe. All that good
Happy
stuff.
New Year.
No, but with that, let's wrap up the Animal Crossing talk. There's.
Oh, okay. You still need to come over there.
I'll come over in a while.
Come over right now. I won't talk about anything, but we'll to see it.
All right,
Anyway,
open the screen.
what else have you played?
I'm actually currently going through a playthrough of Trials of Mana.
Trials of Mana? Is that like a remake of the Japanese game?
Yes. Let's see. What was the original one? Secret.
I was gonna say, Ring, before long, we got to talk about what we were talking about just before the podcast and the most perfectly rendered thing in Cyberpunk.
Oh, we will get to that one second. Yeah, originally the game was released in Japan only as Seiken Denetsu 3, which was the basically Secret Mana 3. It was never brought over, but then Squaresoft decided to. Is it still called Squaresoft? Decided to remake Trials of Mana into a different format. Instead of being a 2D side scroll or map theme, whatever, RPG game, it's into a 3D with new advanced combat elements and stuff like that, and movement and whatnot. Best decision they could have made. I'm having fun with this game. I have never beaten it, and that's fine. Because honestly, the last time I played the game, it was a fan translation emulator or ROM. And I thought the game was great at the time, and now that I'm seeing the actual translation, not the fan translation, it works out even better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Comparable to, I don't know what this can be compared to. I really can't say. This is kind of a bit of a unique game, especially in the era in which the game was originally designed.
It's like a hack and slash RPG.
RPG. It's not a JRPG. It's not turn based. Slightly hack and slash, but there's more combo elements to it.
I've seen some gameplay of it. You showed me some gameplay of it.
Some gameplay of it? Wow, they insult the game.
Gameplay.
I heard you say it.
Gameplay.
Go back, people. You know what he said.
Oh my god.
But nonetheless, I've been pleased with the game so far. I bought on sale on Steam, so
he said
it works
he's pleased
out.
with the game, Nick.
Yeah.
I said gay. You said gay. I said gay.
Gosh.
You're the one who said gay.
Oh, for the love of...
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Nothing at all. What have you been playing as of late, Nick?
Me? I've been on that Animal Crossing / Smash thing.
I need to get Smash Brothers.
Super Love has come out. So, I've been enjoying him.
By the way, let's get into it. Cyberpunk 2077. I have now learned, and this better appear on the podcast. The image.
Fine.
In question.
Fine.
$10. Put it back.
I have now learned
$10
on why the development of the game is
took so long.
took so long,
And why the rest of the game
incomplete.
feels unfinished.
Yes, I have witnessed firsthand the glory that is the depth, the perception, the detail, the liveliness that is PanAm's ass. When you first meet her, she's currently bent over her hood, trying to fix her car. And there you see in all vivid 4K glory, the glory that is her shapely ass. And my god.
As goofy as he is sounding right now, he actually is not fucking lying. He showed me a picture. And for science, I say, for science, I examined this picture of PanAm's ass. And
it hit him. It fucking hit him.
You can see the fibers coming off of the jeans. You can see the individual ridges of the stitch work. You can see the lighting, the shading as it glares off the leathery parts of her cheeks.
Yes.
You can see the wear and tear on the vinyl straps of
And by God, it was a glorious ass.
that too. But yes, they holy shit, they really put a lot into rendering every little detail of her ass. So
Yes.
I feel like about 6 months of development went at least into that.
Yes.
Holy crap! I want that in my house or my town. What the fuck? How come I don't get this?
Because
Sorry.
you suck, sir.
Wow, fuck you.
I told you, I was wondering what was happening. It's New Year's, dude.
I want this.
Yeah.
So the game does have interesting scenes later with PanAm. There is a sex scene, of course. That's just.
Ooh, do you see that ass during?
Yeah, and you see all the other goods too while you're at it. But I digress. To me, honestly, PanAm overall was a very, very detailed model. Yes, she looked good. I don't give a fuck. But it's amazing when they actually put the effort into a part of the game, which does have some consequence when it just comes out and it's fucking amazing, glorious.
I like that picture of the fucking guy that you have bent over looking. And
Yes.
grinning. I'll put that one too. But yes, that one's pretty fucking funny. But I don't know. I honestly, I've been commenting as I've been doing the live streams, and I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna pick up the live streams again. I did not expect Animal Crossing to suck me in. I will be doing probably this weekend, be live streaming some more Cyberpunk, because I'm way at the beginning of the game. Ring already beat it, but I don't care. I'm fine with that. But at any rate, I've really been liking it. I think the game looks beautiful. I know that they say on consoles it's shit, but did you know it's still the best-selling game, I think, of 2020 or CD
And half those
Projekt
games probably got refunded, unfortunately.
or CD Projekt's Red best-selling game. No, it said I was reading something that said despite the refunds that it was still the best-selling game.
Aren't they even sued by their investors?
So I want to say something. I want to do a spoiler-free review, real quick. Just a quick.
I dropped you a hat here, by the way.
Just a quick off the top of the head review of the game,
Sure.
from my perspective, without revealing any spoilers. Okay.
Go ahead, go for it.
So, having played through the main storyline and much of the side missions as well, there are only so many possible endings, of course. But the game as a whole, it didn't feel like a next-gen game. It didn't feel like, oh, this is the next best thing to usher in the next generation of gaming. It felt like a current-gen game, like Fallout 4, or, what's another example of a current RPG? Fallout 4...
Last of Us?
Huh?
The Last of Us 2? I mean, that one...
Yeah, it didn't feel like it pushed any borders besides the fact that it was an adult game that had ass and titties everywhere.
Ass and titties.
Not to mention
Ass and titties,
the dick. There's
ass and titties and pussy. It was all over the place, but
It sounds like my kind of game.
it really it is in the detail, but it didn't really feel like it was pushing the envelope on anything. It took existing ideas and tried to manipulate them, but the thing is, when I had the interaction system, the choices that you made, I felt like I was playing Fallout 4.
I'm trying to actually, going off of what you said, I'm trying to think of things that felt next gen in that game, and really, I mean, I was enjoying it, but you're right. There wasn't anything that jumped out at me. Like, I guess the body augmentations were kind of cool, but
The penis thing?
Yes.
Is that what you're thinking?
Penis 2, faster race. That's right, boys. Going cut.
So, okay.
No uncut cocks around here.
When I was doing my stream, the very first episode, or the second episode, I guess, because the first one was just like a countdown. The second episode, when it said genitals, I figured it was just gonna like enlarge or shrink the bulge. And as soon as I roll over that option, it just lets it happen.
Boom! Cock right there in your fucking face.
I was like, oh shit! Like, YouTube, please don't like bring down the ban hammer or whatever. But
I felt, let's talk about that real quick. Since you've been to that, so there's no reason to hold back on that.
I did.
You're only given 2 fucking options, and it's like this massive,
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
5-inch soft cock. And it's like, what the fuck is this? This thing is a massive fucking package.
So I was gonna say I didn't actually mess with it. I quickly switched off of the screen, but I guess
Dude, the other part is like half the fucking character creation, and it's like you're sitting there and you think about it, like damn, he's got a big fucking dick, but It's the only choice you got. There's no smaller one. There's no big one. You don't know how big it is erect. You have no idea because it's so fucking. It's a fucking soft dick, and it's like, what? Where's the custom creation, man? Like, what about all the fellas out there that got 3-inch dicks and micro penises and stuff like that? What about them?
I mean,
where is the sensitivity in all this?
If they want to make it like them, they probably want to experience the world where it's not.
that's what I was gonna say. Maybe this game is for them. They already have the,
No!
Why are we dedicating a segment to?
Because it's important.
Not for men with giant cocks, because they can't experience.
Nick,
Right. You have all these.
Maybe this game isn't for me.
Hold on. You have all these trans-friendly stuff, right? You can have a cock and ball, but you can have breasts and stuff like that. Whatever. It does definitely explore upon that, but it leaves the micro penis guys out. It makes them feel ashamed for what they have.
oh my goodness.
Maybe that's who's complaining about the game the most.
It is actually. There's a huge segment that's saying like, I don't feel like this is my dick. It doesn't feel realistic at all.
Maybe it'd be like, I wish this was my.
Like, I don't have a massive fucking shaft here. What the fuck is this? I feel ashamed of myself because I cannot manage a fucking 12-inch girth fucking monster out there. Like, what the fuck is this?
Ringleader, ladies and gentlemen.
Ring.
You got an
This is a legitimate complaint. This is a legitimate complaint. Okay, so moving on.
Well, I guess I never thought of that because, look, as I've said,
You just went over it. You just blew past it. You didn't think about it.
No, not because of that. But like I said, I've told you that, the ladies have a nickname for my pants. They call it Burger King because it's the home of the Whopper.
It's been a podcast, people. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, ruin it. So, okay, moving on. That's the review.
Before you move on, like I was saying, I was worried about getting banned because of that. But there's.
I told you.
Wait. I'm trying to transition into another topic, and I'm trying to do it nice and smoothly. And you're.
But I told you it was right there and right there in front and center. It'll show it if there's no censor.
I was going to say that there's something new that streamers should be worried about because of a new law that apparently.
Okay, before we get into that though, let me finish my review and then we'll get into that. Okay.
Fine.
So, the vehicle customization, there's none. You can't customize your vehicles in any form or fashion. You are given the paint job, you're given the modifications you're doing. You can get a standard version of the vehicle, or you can purchase a customized version of the vehicle, but you cannot affect any changes yourself. This is going to break your heart a little bit, but you need to know the tank does not matter.
Damn.
I don't really care.
You don't own the tank.
Damn.
You use it on a mission?
Just two.
You hear like devastation in his voice?
And it's the middle of fucking nowhere, so the tank doesn't mean shit.
No, I mean...
If you're aiming for something in GTA where you have all these vehicles, no. You just don't. You don't have that kind of level of...
Honestly,
you're very restricted.
There's a lot of things that I've seen that GTA does a lot better than this game, and I'm very surprised because...
If you point a gun at someone at this game...
Yeah!
Except the hacker community...
If you get on the car, the roof of a car or somebody, they don't react. And I was doing that in one of my streams. I was like, what the hell? Like, I jump on the cars and they're just standing there like, whatever, just another day in Night City. They don't react. If you point a gun at somebody, they just kind of flinch a little bit. There was once where I pointed a gun at somebody. They ran away like for 5
The AI is weak. I will say that. The AI is weak for what it is.
It is. There was a video that somebody was showing of the police, and when they engage pursuit mode, and if you lose them if they lose sight of you once around the corner, they'll stop pursuing you. It's weird.
They also teleport behind you when they're first alerted. When you first get like say a 2-star or a 3-star, they literally teleport it behind you or in front of you. There's no arrival like GTA. Mm-hmm. You're on top of a roof on a tie-ass tower and you're causing shit, they'll teleport right there.
I have had the glitch where random people drop out of the sky. I've seen that glitch on YouTube, and I have had that where like out of nowhere somebody will drop out of the sky. It looks like they I've just been kind of putting it in my head canon that the suicide rates in Night City are just so high that people are flinging themselves out of buildings.
But it's the murder rates, but anyways.
But murder, suicide, whatever. or people getting thrown out of windows or something. But yeah, I've had that where they just fucking plop in front of me, just fucking dead, and it's pretty
So
crazy.
you hit the cap on what you can get in terms of augmentations for your body. You can. You hit a hard cap real quick. It's just a matter of money and skill. That's it. Like you run out of space to grow very quickly into the game. You can't even proceed on several side missions until you do several side missions until the ones that are available. So that's what I'm saying. Do not do all of them at once. Don't do every single side mission.
As of my last stream, I was pursuing the main story, but
Right, but I'm saying though is there are certain side missions which lead to great results, but they need side missions to progress. And if there's no side missions left, guess what?
Right. No, I get you.
You stuck.
So yeah, I'm gonna stick to the story for at least a while, and I do intend to get back to it. I've noticed
there's one done. I will say this, and I will say it's not a spoiler because it's just so fucking good that you don't know it exists until you're actually told about it. There's a handgun you can find. It has an AI.
I've seen it already.
Yeah.
Sparky or something.
If you pick him up, do not set it to death mode.
Oh my god.
No, if you do that first time, you're fucked. It's over. You can't do anything with it. If you set it to puppy mode, right, it'll switch to death mode permanently at a certain point.
Okay.
Make it one. And it's actually one of the best guns in the game. It's funny though because you reload it. It says thanks for the ammunition, my chum, or something like that. And it's about death stats and stuff like that. It's just fucking hilarious as hell. Honestly, given my own personal experience, without saying too much, the ending.
Don't say too much.
I won't say too much. I'll leave details out. How about that? The ending I got specifically, which you won't get because you're different. You're following a different path already. It's one of those. You're fucked, and no matter what you do, you're fucked. And there's nothing you can really do except it's basically choose your poison.
Right.
That's all I'll say. But overall, I will rate the game a 7.3 out of 10.
That's not too bad. All things
Yeah,
considered, all the hate it's gotten.
Well, I can see. Well, no, not 7.3. 6.5. I would say that. Okay.
I made him reconsider.
No, I have to think about it. Because 6.5 because of the glaring bugs, right? Now, I didn't see too many in my gameplay, in my playthrough, thankfully. But I know they're out there. I did enjoy the story, but it was way too fucking short. No, like literally way too fucking short. I was better getting to the good stuff in the game, and all of a sudden it's over.
Mafia 2 was like that for me. I remember Mafia 2. I felt so short because I was really getting into it, and then it just fucking ended. I went on a mission that I thought was gonna be just like an advancing of the story mission. It turned out to be the final mission of the game. So I know that feeling. It
kind of gives you a heads up saying this is the point of no return. So it is a heads up at least saying, oh fuck, the end of the game or the start of the end of the game.
Okay.
So it will tell you that at least.
Going on the suicide mission.
Essentially, yes.
Dude, I'm looking forward to, just kind of because that came up in my mind, I'm looking forward to the fucking Mass Effect remaster trilogy that's coming up.
Yes. Okay, so I'm not excited about the trilogy. I'm just about to decide that there's a new game coming.
Yes. Oh,
yes,
Mass Effect 4.
And that was Liara in the trailer.
It was Liara, yes.
Yes, so that means
very recognizable.
Yes, so we're getting to post. Was it the?
Now it was actually brilliant.
Leviathan.
It was actually brilliant of BioWare to put Liara in the trailer, because that means it could be a few short years after the Reaper War, or it could be up to 1,000 years. Because remember, Liara's young. She was like what, 126-year-old, which is basically like an 18-year-old in Asari years. They live up to or over 1,000. There could be thousands of years, or thousands. It could be hundreds of years.
If they had the right set of mind, they'll do it shortly after, because everybody loves Garrus.
Yes, yeah. Everybody loves Garrus.
And Garrus does not, and then his species does not live as long as Asari.
No, only the Krogan and the Asari live for up to 1,000.
Right, and honestly, that's one of the great things about the original series was the characters.
Such a rich diversity of the alien life forms and the characters and everything. Yeah, I loved Mass Effect 2, how it had the individual missions for each character to build up their trust with Shepard and everything. Honestly, to me, the Mass Effect trilogy, and I'm including 3 because I actually love 3.
I enjoyed 3 too. I'm just saying, I enjoyed 3 a lot.
It remains one of the perfect video game series for me.
I see the issue with 3. I do. Primarily the ending.
It's just because it wasn't the ending that people wanted. It's not the ending I would have chosen either, but I mean, hell, it's still a damn good game.
Yeah, but it kind of felt like a cop-out in a grand sense, you know?
A little
because
bit.
in the previous games, you had such a diverse possible ending. But then it comes to this game, it's like, you're stuck with these 3, and no matter what you do, you're fucked.
It just changes the stylization of the ending. It basically gives it... You get the same ending, but just in a different shade, I guess.
Right.
Which, yeah, that makes sense, but...
Yeah. And then arguably the best ending is the one where Shepard dies. And it's like... But that was the fuck, you know? What?
That was the ending I got.
Yeah.
That's heartbreaking. Fucking Anderson's death is heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was. But Keith David will survive. Keith David will live on and voice another character. We all know it. Okay, so I want to touch upon a couple more things before we wrap this up.
I know I had mentioned I think that's definitely something important because we could find ourselves criminals in the short future, can't we?
So there are 2 things on one of those. That's one of them. So, along with the COVID bill that had passed all too recently, there are 2 separate parts of the law that were also thrown on there. And mind you, this law was very much full of pork, full of just garbage. Like, maybe 20% was meant to actually help people, and the remaining 80% was to oversee spending with other countries, sending money back to China. Military spending was really not needed. Corporation liable protection. I think that may or not passed. And then these 2 specifically. Also, gender studies for people in Pakistan. Don't know idea what that's going to go, but whatever. One is the Twitch, or rather the streaming issue. With the new law that was passed, if you have somehow even streamed just a small portion of a song or a movie or something like that, that was classified as a felony.
I know, man. That's what the fuck.
Yeah. So that's very. I understand the goal, but why did you put it on a COVID bill? It has nothing to do with it.
It's like I had said. It reminds me of that one Simpsons clip. Man, there's a Simpsons clip relevant for everything. It's like where I propose that we move forward with the bill to evacuate Springfield for something that they have going on in Springfield that they need to take care of. And then everybody's like, yes, I second that. But then suddenly this one senator is like, wait a minute, I'd like to add a rider to that bill. $3 billion for the obscene acts or some shit. And they're like, no, bill denied. It's like, God, fuck you. Well, the system doesn't work.
So it was a DMCA ad bill, and what it does is, like I said, it basically is a felony, and it has a very chilling effect on creativity on YouTube and other locations that will it affect.
When does this go into law and
immediate? And
what is the likelihood of them enforcing such a ridiculous fucking bill? I honestly don't know. I haven't done my research on it, so
the bill is trash. It can target anyone and everyone. They say it's meant for big time streamer violations, but the problem is the law is poorly worded as where it basically allows it a disgusting degree of leeway on what it can do. And for those who are listening, you probably hear fireworks in the background. We have recorded this on New Year's Eve, just so you know.
With just under 4 hours to go until we kick 2020 out the door and roll the red carpet out for 2021.
So,
You're a
as I said, it's
criminal.
made a felony.
You're a
It's also a way for where they're trying to have the court that will process this outside of judicial review, which basically makes it where that it cannot be tracked, it cannot be whatever. It can bypass a lot of the law that would keep these things in check.
It's fucking music industries behind this shit. And
Yes, it is actually.
Goddamn.
The fucking U.S. government sucks the music industry's cock more than any other cock right now. They fucking slurp that shit, suck it dry, just to get all that fucking money out. And the guy who fucking wrote this shit only got $2,000 in lobbying to write this shit. Fuck that dude.
Well, I mean, if there is a group in the world that can rally together and be more powerful than the entire government combined, it's the internet geeks. And I'm sure that if this does become,
it already did.
If it becomes problematic to a point where it's like, if they mess with one of their favorite streamers or something, we'll be seeing like basically legal battles. I'm sure. It's. But yeah, I mean it's fucking sickening. It's Jesus Christ. I mean, you're gonna target people who are just and I understand if you have a stream where you're fucking playing the radio and that's all your stream is just copyrighted music. But like if something is playing in the background or something slips in accidentally on there, you can be tried for that. You can be fucking litigated. That's fucking ridiculous. It's absolutely just sickening. But that's what greed will do, and that's what greed will get you. So we're gonna have to definitely watch our steps, because I know that we've had a few slips every now and then in video games, like in fucking like something like Grand Theft Auto or Fallout, where they have copyrighted music. We're not trying to play it. As a matter of fact, I try to turn off the music whenever we are playing games like that, but they can sometimes slip in there, like if you do a reset of the game or actually messing with the volume and it turns it on or something, and it just gets in there for a split second accidentally. That's all you need. Oh, you're a fucking criminal. You're going.
I will say this: at least Cyberpunk does have a copyright music option.
Yes.
Where it disables all copyrighted music.
Yeah.
Including the Japanese "Fuck Me All Day" song.
You're really into sexy time today.
Yes, I am. Anyways, okay, so speaking of sexy time, the wrong kind of sexy time.
Okay.
There's another part of the COVID law that got passed through, and this is just some bullshit. I'm like literally just wiping my eyes right now, just because I'm gonna talk about this shit, and this makes no fucking sense. Right? It's even got through. So there was a section of the law that was called SISEA, SISEA. It was a way to enforce websites to track the age of whoever is producing adult content on their website, for example, Pornhub. As well as one other problem. Now, Pornhub took a huge hit. They went from like 12,000 videos to 4,000. They had to take down all...
I'm sorry, so that was million.
Yeah, million. You're right. I mispronounced. 12 million to about, 4.7 million now?
Yeah.
And because they could not verify the age, even though these were mostly amateur videos, which are, the bread and butter for some people. This also forces websites like OnlyFans and Reddit to have to control all the content that's uploaded to verify that each and every image and picture and video was someone who's the age of 18. This does add a substantial workload for those who are handling that content. Unfortunate,
but
I understand why. It's Pornhub did have some content which were of questionable age, if that makes sense.
Right? Yeah. No.
And some of them were under 17. But there's a side effect to this law too. It legalizes the production of adult material by minors who are under the age of 18 in states where the consent is less than the age of 18.
So, like,
You heard me right. You heard me right.
I didn't even know
Say-
there were states where the age of consent was less than 18.
Yeah, there's plenty of states in the U.S. that are age of consent 16 or 15.
Let me guess. Southern states.
No, California.
Really? Oh.
Other northern states too. This is all over the place.
I honestly did not know that there was any states that had that. I really
Yeah.
did not know.
You got to know your laws when you're and when you're in that age group and you're trying to date and you're trying to figure out like what's the age of consent before it becomes statutory. Believe it or not, dude.
Never mind.
Believe it or not. So
Terrible.
So, say for example, if you're of the age of like 15 in California, I think that's what it was. I may be wrong. You can, if you can go and get married that with judicial consent as well as consent of the parents,
Val just jumped onto Smash Brothers.
that means that you can also produce adult material. And
But
guess
wouldn't
what?
it be illegal in other states though?
It bypasses the federal law.
That it supersedes it.
Yes. The way the law is worded, it does supersede state and federal law.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Because it was a part of a 5,000-page fucking COVID bill.
Well, one tacked on legal weed to this thing.
Huh?
Yeah, why?
No one tacked on legal weed. Like all
Like
this
the one
horrible
good
shit.
one-
Oh, but someone did put a 180-day moratorium to show about any current recent UFO events and must provide all evidence of that encounter.
You
UFO.
couldn't give us $2,000,
No.
but they could add all this shit.
But you had to do DMCA and fucking child porn. You had to do that.
No legal weed. No
Hey,
$2,000.
Remember when Pelosi said the bill is too big to read, you have to pass it first to read it. That's the same exact shit that fucking happened. And I realize that they're on both sides of our flip of the evil here, but that shit makes no sense on the 5,000 page bill that is meant to be code relief for families and stuff like that, but basically turns into a big ass fiasco for overseas funding.
What?
Why the fuck does Pakistan or fucking China require aid? What is this shit? This bill was fucking trash all through and through. Sure, your $600 is basically saying let them have their cake and eat it, but it was nothing. It's a drop in the bucket for those who are
Shit.
right.
Yeah, $600 isn't even like enough.
Also, I haven't even got it. Where the fuck's my money, government?
I won't
Hopefully
buy
by
it
the
for a
time this
while.
comes
I
out,
don't
I
do
will have
direct
them.
deposit, so I'll probably get
And
mine.
people criticize me for saying that you're talking about why. Well, you say you don't want to pay tax. Like yeah, for this fucking reason because you don't get shit out of it. It literally goes to everything else.
When you need the government to help you, like the government's not there for you. And we generally don't talk politics, on this channel, but it was definitely important, especially with that law that passed, that screw over streamers law and fuck the music industry and just fuck big, just I don't know, whatever.
Big government,
Yeah.
big corporations, and yeah, it's all trash, dude. I know I went off on a tangent here, but it has to be said. This whole thing, I'd rather have not taken the $600 if it meant not taking all this other shit too.
I'll say, yeah, if I had the opportunity to turn down, $600 check and not have that stupid fucking law pass, I in a heartbeat I would have. But it is what it is. But we are getting close to we're getting into about the 50-minute mark. I think it's a good wrapping point. We talked about a good amount. It's their first shoot the shit of the year of 2021. For those that saw the day before New Year's, you saw
On the last day of the year.
for those that saw on Thursday, we uploaded a video kind of just outlining the plans for 2021. So we're still going to be taking it a little easy for the month of January, just kind of chilling. Obs is still getting situated. He's already moved in, but he's still kind of getting situated and everything. And honestly, I'm lost in Animal Crossing, so So we're gonna take it a little easy, but come February, we're gonna start structuring again. Scheduling streams and stuff like that. We'll see what game we can pick up as a co-op. I one of my plans that I forgot to mention in the New Year's video was that I'm gonna try to save for. I'm gonna try to buy one of those capture cards so I can stream the Nintendo Switch stuff. Especially if we start doing like Super Smash Brothers and stuff, because I know that was one thing that we had mentioned wanting to do, and I want to do that too. And that's something that, yeah, that I'd love to stream us playing Smash Brothers and shit like that. Although
But
Nintendo,
does anyone even play Smash?
I don't have it yet.
I don't.
I'm on there right now.
Well, fucking, I saw
That's
Valve.
the joke. Yeah.
Nick, I stole a whole bunch of shit from your island. I hope you don't mind.
What?
I stole shit from your island: cherries, peaches, pears.
Oh, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. I don't need it. I have built millions of bells.
And he's doing what's that fucking animation or that little gesture where you have a stack of bills in your hand and just kind of flicking them out.
Yeah.
Every day I'm hustling.
Oh man, money's in the bank.
Or
I
I'm
accrued
a
interest.
big
And money makes
baller,
money.
shot caller.
Oh, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, guys. We're gonna get felonies.
Oh, I know we can't do that no more. But at any rate, I think it's a good wrap-up point. Nick, did you were rather quiet throughout the stream. Did you have anything you wanted to add before we turn out the
Hey,
lights?
Poochie, you look like you have something to say. Do you? I have to go now. I'm planning. No. Me? Not really. Let's see. Animal Crossing. Super Smash
Wasn't there
Bros.
some sequel or some shit to Carry On that was coming that you said you were gonna?
Oh yeah,
DLC?
there's a DLC dropped.
Oh, did you
I played.
did you bookmark that game that I sent you? What the fuck was it called? That Black Ink game?
I didn't, but I'm pretty sure I can find it.
You know what I'm talking about, right? It looked like
Yeah.
it's called Black Resin. It's very similar looking to Carry On, but you're a black like a blotchy ink thing, whatever. But you do the same thing. But I think you could probably run that game. It's a free download. You should try.
Awesome. No,
Well, anyway,
please have dropped that and watch thing. Yeah, it's year's over. Thank goodness.
another year over, a new one just begun.
I welcome Godzilla coming out of Tokyo.
Yes,
Taking us
Godzilla.
over.
Oh, I need to watch the monster.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about actual Godzilla getting destroyed.
Oh.
I welcome him.
Well, I welcome the movie. I can't wait. Have you seen Monster Hunter Ring yet?
Not yet.
That came out.
Yeah, I want to watch
Did
it.
you go to a theater?
No.
Oh,
But
did you
I
lick
want
COVID everywhere on every seat?
It's only in theaters, dude.
Only in theaters.
I know it's only in theaters. I'm just saying I want to see it at some point.
That's how you bomb.
I'll see it at some point.
Yeah.
I have no interest in watching Resident Evil Monster Hunter.
Resident Evil Monster Hunter. Dude, how old is Mila? What's her name?
She's 74, dude.
No, she's.
Seriously, she's like, what, 45 or something like that?
I remember the first Resident Evil movie came out in the 90s. So it was like, what, 20?
No way it came out in the 90s.
Wasn't
It came out in 2000.
Did
Oh,
it?
bitch.
Oh. Okay.
She is 45.
That's not bad.
I'd smash.
Yes.
Alright. Nick, why don't you play us out?
It's been a year for the second day now. This is, Tuesday being Saturday. Yes, the second day. I hope you didn't waste your. Maybe you went jogging.
Connection.
Yeah, you're
Huh?
dropping in and out.
Damn it.
Okay, bye.
I'll say it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful year. Not. But hopefully you have enjoyed the year with our material that we've been providing to you and our content. And hopefully this next coming year will be that much better. Though we know year dates are just an arbitrary thing. But nonetheless, we will continue making content for y'all going into 2021, and we hope you have a great time as well. And on our first podcast of the year, we'll go ahead and say farewell. And as I said before, I've been joined here by Espionage DB7.
I, for one, welcome our 2021 overlords.
Yeah. And Nickolas Zombie.
Bye.
And obviously 2003 in absence. And
Absentia.
yeah, and y'all have a great New Year's.
And settle down in 2021.
No.
Later.